Hello and welcome to another exclusive video of some of the things that you can expect to see in the unique town of Suffolk. It's called Haverhill. Touring with us. Wherever you are watching, your exclusive flavour will be coming to your screens in a click. That didn't work. Of course, always the second time lucky. Hello and welcome to, of course, Touring with us, and what you'll see here is the Chuckstone Way building site as they are building this roundabout here on this very date here, which of course is Thursday the 30th of June 2022. So remember this date for many years and centuries to come. And we're now coming up to the Churchyard of St Mary's of Haverhill, where you'll see what is an amazing building when you come past this all the time. But of course it is quite hard to actually avoid the pigeons when they are all over the churchyard path, as you can see. But don't they look amazing to see? But often people do feed the birds, and really they shouldn't, but of course it's up to them really. Well, I can remember going up the tower of the St Mary's Church in Haverhill many years ago, but I don't think I could do it now. I couldn't get the stamina to be able to do it. But of course you're seeing shots of the top of the tower, and I'm sure there's amazing views. It would probably take someone a bit more fitter than me to actually go up to the tower and get those amazing views. But the flag at the top always reminds me of the Buckingham Palace flag going up, initialising the Queen is present at Buckingham Palace. Well, this might be of use to you lot on notice boards that you might want to know what time of service is or how to get in touch with the local vicar at any church in particular in the UK and the world entirely. Well, plus you get to see some notices on the actual porch door advertising localised events for the church, and it's quite useful for those people who are interested in these kind of events. Enough about the actual church itself. We're now going to be talking a bit more about the actual town itself. It's fascinating that we took a look earlier, before we had a look at the church, about the Chuckstone Way roundabout as it is today, you know, as they are almost completing it. But they've just got a few final touches to do on the roundabout of the Chuckstone estate, which is a state where they are building houses along that sort of way. But let's move on to the actual town itself. It's got lovely, beautiful shops, as you'll see right now with a bit of a click. Fortunately, in our year of 2022, there is a Holland and Barrett, and just next to it is Shoe Zone. We'll show you that on another part because we want to do different parts and different sections. It's not easy to do it all in one, as you well know. So hopefully we do it in parts and sections and the right kind of thing, so we get a fascinating look of the actual town itself. Has anyone actually noticed some of the paintings dotted around on the actual high street? And of course some of them in particular have been on an outside of the old HSBC bank, and they've been put up there with kind permission of the town council. Just a final word before we go to our final section of this video here. Unfortunately, Poundland actually closed on the 27th of June, I believe it was, and that's a bit of a sad thing because actually it's been there for quite some time, even during the lockdown times, so it made it really difficult for Poundland to keep going. Plus they keep putting their prices up, but anyway, that was another thing altogether. But rest of the town looks absolutely brilliant. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I'm sure something will come in its place. Well, literally off the driveway now. So I'm safe here on this path here. It's actually council land here. And behind it is the famous most brilliant restaurant to recommend by anybody, including myself. You know, the best restaurant of Haverhill, I would say myself, I don't know if everybody would agree, but it is the Dravot Smock Spoons, otherwise known as Weatherspoons. So yeah, I'm not sure if Tim Martin, the director of Spoons, or the chairman of Spoons, has ever been in this pub. So yeah, it's also a restaurant. A lot of people get mixed up with pub only, thinking it's only for drinkers, but actually they sell food. Let's take a quick glance inside. Only a quick one though. Beautiful flowers though, I have to say. Oh, there we are. Caught you in the act. You're part of the video now, so good sanitizer there. So yeah, you've even got a nice telly there. Machines there for the coffee. And yeah, it's quite good actually. Anyway, so there we are, that was Julian Spoons, Inner Spoons. Yeah, he does our sort of weekly show, well sort of weekly, but yeah, he does an hour show usually on YouTube, so definitely check him out for that. But yeah, just a short inklings of the spoons here in Haverhill, which is known as the Dravot Smock. And you can see 2 coffee machines behind us there and a fireplace, preferably used for the winter. Anyway, I do hope you have enjoyed the video and what you have seen as a whole, and hopefully you can join us next time with a huge smile on your face. Have a lovely afternoon, and if you're watching in the evening, good night and God bless, and if you're watching in the morning, well, very good morning to you.